Hello, men, women, children of Earth, and all my Nimroids included. When we left off Satisfactory last time, we had set up a basic, super basic oil production. I did have to do a little modification off screen to make sure we maintain production, so I added a few buffer tanks and some industrial storage containers. As you can see, the buffer tanks are going crazy, and I do need to head back to our main base, so I'll see you when we get over there. Okay, everybody, we are back to our little main hub. So, the reason I was wanting to come over here is we were needing to set this up. So, we are working on petroleum power, which if we go back here, will give us the access to fuel power generators, industrial buffers, and deuterium ore. After that, we are going to work towards this lovely guy, fluid packaging, which includes a packager, empty canisters, packaged water, oil, fuel, heavy oil residue, liquid biofuel, and packaged liquid biofuel. So we're going to start off with our petroleum power. I do need to grab a little bit more rubber, which luckily I do have right there. And we're going to launch all this stuff off. Oh, that was new. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. This molded beam actually may not be bad. That's 45 a minute. I'll have to look and see what our normal one is. I'm going to hold on to the iron pipe and the steel screws because I know those are both good. But let's go take a look at this. So this would be 45 a minute. And that's just some steel ingots and some concrete. 22 and a half a minute. So take a different machine, but may be worth it. Because right now I know these beams are probably one of our biggest holdbacks. So we're going to look at some of our architecture parts. We have 32 tickets. So I feel, let's see, foundations. There it is, concrete foundations. It just takes concrete. So we're going to add that to the cart. Asphalt, same thing, but I think I'm going to hold off on that just for right now. These guys, I'm not really sure what to do with, but we'll add this and this. I do want some steel framed windows, and there is another one. It's called painted walls or painted pillars. There it is. Painted beams, modern railings. And let's see, we are at 22. Let's get all of those guys and we are all set. And now all it uses is straight concrete. Now what that is going to allow us to do is to build a lot more, a lot quicker. So I'm going to grab us some supplies and head back over to our new little oil factory. Okay, so first thing we are going to do is start fresh. Okay, so that'll leave our little oil extractor right there. Go ahead and pop in some new foundations. And I do kind of want to drag this out somewhere where I have a little bit more space to work, which to me is right over here. Okay, so now that we have the basics set down, we are going to need some refineries. So I need our input over there. Let's nudge that so we get a little bit of room for materials. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that looks good enough for me. Gonna need about 4 more of you if I got the stuff. That's the fun part. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab us some liquid pipes. One right there. And then there to there. And here. To about here. This. So that should work. You in, and you into there. You into there. And like so. So we're gonna have you on plastic. This will also allow our system a few seconds to prime itself up. And then we're gonna have 1 in, 2 in, And this one's going to connect in as well. This is going to produce residual fuel from 60 heavy oil residues. This one's making 10, 20. Need to find one that makes a wee bit more. Okay, well, for now, at least get this set up about like so. Boop and a boop. Boop and a boop. Okay, so we have 240 oil that we have to play with. There's 30, 60, 90, 120, rubber, plastic, and then we will do fuel and fuel. So that should perfectly balance that portion of it out. I do need to go get some more supplies though. And then we also need to look and see. So this will be our heavy oil residue. It takes 60 a minute. So there's 20, 40, 50, 60. Okay. 2 more coming into this. I'm just short of everything, aren't I? Luckily, I think I can make some copper sheets and I have to pick those back up. This is why I want the dimensional depots. Okay, so that should take care of our residual oil. And then that will just make fuel. And then we will have the leftover resin, 30 and 60 from that. Now let's see, what does residual plastic take? Oh, sweet, 60. And a little bit of water. So we'll get rid of you. And pop you. In like so. So you kind of line up with your buddies. You're lined up there. And that line there. So your foot is on the middle. Your foot is on the middle. There we go. And then we'll just have to belt that in. It's only 60, so it won't be too bad. We just need a merger. Like so. Then you'll come in there. In there. Then in like so. Now will come the fun part of the fuel. Let's see. Why do I have no quick wire? Do I have Caterium with me? I do not see any. Oh, so back to base again. Okay, while we are here, everybody, I think we're going to get our next one on the road, our fluid packaged fuel. Oh, I didn't get the cool animation that time. Very nice. Okay. Okay, now that we're back, I can square this back off. Also gonna need some, let's see, what were we doing? Fuel. This will be our materials and fuel. So, let's see. Production. Power. Oh, you're kind of obtuse. Let's see how we line up. There's no byproduct, so yay. Now how much do you take? It doesn't say. So let's actually take you out of there. We're gonna throw a packager right there. I need me a pipe going from here to here in straight mode, please. Ooh, and I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna need a way to make 40 a minute. I'm going to need a way to actually like make the packages of said fuel. Set you down real quick. Okay, so it's not you. You don't make it in you, do you? Let's see. In a constructor. Okay. So I'm also gonna need a constructor. I feel like we should go about like so. Then we'll run you into there. Now, what do you need to make packages? Empty canisters. Oh, it just takes a little bit of plastic. Okay. If I run you to there, because I think this was plastic. Yes, 20 a minute. If I set you to empty canisters, you use 30 a minute. Okay. Let's see. So if I do a merger like there, a Mark 1 lift, a Mark 1 lift, hook you from there to there in the straight mode, please. A Mark 1 lift there going out. Whoop. And there going out. You guys are already set up to take crude oil to fuel. What was I making here? I think I was making residual plastic. I think that makes a little more sense. Polymer resin and water. This will give me the polymer resin. Takes 60 a minute, and those give me 30 a piece. I think we're going to start powering everything just to kind of see where we're sitting. We stick one right there. That'll cover you. One right there to cover you. And you. So boop, boop. Boop to boop. To you. And to you. One there. One there. And one there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then I'm gonna have to run you there. Oh, those kicking up sounds good. You have power? Nope, no power. I forgot to hook you in, didn't I? There we go. Now we're starting to get fuel. Crude oil is looking good there. Yeah, I cannot wait to get the hover pack. I know that much. You there. Alright, so most of our plastic is going to get sunk into there. So I feel like I'm going to want to turn you into plastic. We're going to need a little bit of water. We're also going to need to set up a fuel-powered Jenny, or as many as we can. What do you mean surface is too uneven? Oh, please hold everyone. I want to take a look in the sky. Those things are so massive. I didn't think they'd be that big. Okay, now we will throw in our lovely little packager. Right there, maybe? And you are strictly making fuel. So I can grab you and run you straight in there. Now, it should be a perfectly efficient system, I believe. Really don't know. The issue with this kind of stuff is if any one piece is out of whack, the whole system kind of falls down. Okay, so I'm going to need you to those two to these two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you into there. Now I am going to build off because I do need some sort of storages. And I think I may run the majority of those underground. So we have packaged fuel, rubber, plastic. That really should be it. One there and one there. And just a Mark 1 lift would do. This plastic, we're taking 30 a minute. We got 20 and 40. So if I have a merger there, it'd be nice if I could throw like a priority splitter, but I don't have them. I guess I could wait for this to become very sufficient. Okay, so you're all set. You're the only one that needs a little bit of water, I believe. And do a water extractor. Yes, right there. Should hopefully be filling with water here in a second. There it goes. Alright, now comes the fun part. I think for my sake. Do that little number. And then just a few of you out that way. All right, so this one will be plastic. Rubber, rubber, plastic. I need a merger. That should be pretty good. I'm gonna run you into there. You into there. And I need to mark one here. Go down one. Down one. Two more floor holes. These ones I do not think matter quite as much. And I'm gonna run you from there to there, and you from there. To there. Now we should be in a relatively good spot now. Let's take a look. Give it a few cycles. So we are backing up on polymer resin, 57 to 159. So we're actually doing okay. It's not horrible. Polymer resins are merging into this line, being used by this guy, which is a little saturated. So 60 a minute. Yes, I think if I were to clean off some of the line, we'd be okay. But for right now, we're going to leave it. So that's our excess plastic going down. All of our fuel refineries appear to be doing good. They are nice and stocked up. So we should have plastic, rubber, packaged fuel now. Which means I can take said packaged fuel and start using it in our jetty pack. Oh, so much more efficient. Lasts a lot longer too. Now, let's take a quick look around. So we have our packaged fuel. We have our plastic. We have our rubber. All of which is being supplied. We have green, 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 green. All green across there. So we have 2 plastic, 2 rubber, 2 fuel. We're making extra plastic out of the leftover polymer resin. And then 4 fuel generators, which are producing us a decent amount of power. How much power, you may ask? This makes 250 megawatts apiece. So that's 1,000 megawatts on its own, I believe. Which means we're doing a lot better than we were. We researched oil power, check. Fluid storage, check. And we redid our oil factory, check. I probably should throw these buffers in here somewhere. Industrial liquid buffer. Holy crud, you are massive. So now if we're making extra fuel, it should go right in here. Yeah. Ever so slightly. Yeah, so you can see the fill rate kind of going up and down. Now we're dropping. It's starting to drain some. So I think the buffer might have been a good thing. But everything's functioning. Alright, so next episode, I have no idea what we're doing. Gonna be fully outright and honest with you on that one. So if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments below. I'm very curious. Yeah, otherwise, I'll see you guys next time, and stay froggy.